Some areas in Florida are required to have flood insurance. Most of the areas that got affected by Hurricane Ian, they were required to have flood insurance. In a storm like this, where you have flood and you have wind, the greatest game these insurance companies like to play is point the finger to one to the other. So you say, hey, you know what, that's not covered under wind. And then the flood guy is like, well, you know what, that's not covered under flood. And then what happens? These two insurance companies start to fight, and who loses? You lose. You need an expert on your side to literally draw the line for these people, to make them understand that your flood is flood and your wind is wind, and this was affected by wind and this was affected by flood. We draw that line for you so that these people could write you your checks. And this is one of the biggest arguments, or this is one of the biggest issues that you have when a hurricane like this hits, because you do have 5 feet of flood in a house or 6 feet of flood in a house. Meanwhile, the roof is blown off and you have damage to your ceilings, and then the flood will be like, well, you know, your ceilings are damaged, and then the wind will be like, well, they just point fingers. It doesn't make any sense. Most of the time, they all walk away just underpaying both sides, and that's where we really shine.